Yo guys, what's up? My name is Judge Prime here again with another video. Today we're talking about Erykah Badu's debut album, Baduizm. Now, for those of you who don't know who Erykah Badu is, she's a singer, songwriter, producer as well, and this was her debut album. It was released on February the 11th, 1997. So this album can either be classified, I've seen classifications of it as R&B and neo-soul. I'd prefer to go with more neo-soul. It's an album that's very soothing, very relaxing, and also kind of makes you drift away. You would easily be fooled by the lyrical composition of some of the songs on this album to think that there is no real content to it. Some of the lyrics here are very simple, however there is deeper meaning to them. Now, going on to the themes of this album, obviously there's a love on this album, there's themes of philosophy and knowledge, there's also themes, more sensual themes. I feel like this album is very immersive, as I said earlier, and the bass is clean. Inside joke, don't worry, you'll get it by the end of this video. But yeah, the bass is very soothing, very gripping on this album. Going into the song, so this album starts off with a song titled Rim Shot. That's the intro. Even though there's a sexual innuendo to this, basically a rim shot is when you tap, I think, the rim and the actual drum at the same time using a drumstick. Nice intro track, gives you a sense of the direction of where this album is going to. Moving on to track 2, On and On, I think this could perhaps be said to be the most popular track on this album. And this song, when I first listened to it, sounded very simple to me. I didn't really get the context behind the lyrics. Now, shout out to Genius. I'll leave a link in the description. You can go and check out all the lyrics of this album for yourself. Erykah Badu, as I said, is an activist, and she's also part of the 5% teachings of Islam. A lot of the teachings from the 5% is articulated on this album, especially on this song On and On. Erykah Badu is talking about how if knowledge is your wealth, then it will be well learned. Basically, you can't pass down knowledge, you need to go out and gain knowledge for yourself. And if you worked as hard on making money as you do on perhaps gaining knowledge, you'd be quite knowledgeable. And also going back to counter that point by saying someone who knows anything knows that he doesn't know anything at all. Now that might sound paradoxical, but basically what it means is that if you have a decent level of knowledge, you'd understand that there's always something to learn. So she also says on this song, if we were made in his image, then call us by our names. So like I said, 5%, they call the males in the 5% gods and the females earth. So basically, since humans are believed to be created in the image of God, therefore we ourselves are also gods in our own respects. Now, one of the things I found most interesting with this song was the line, "My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone." And basically she explained that the meaning of this is that her cipher means her own body or her own atoms, and the rolling stone is the earth. So she's basically in tune with the earth as the earth rotates. So her own rotations or her own movements are in tune with the movements of the earth. Moving on to the track 3, Apple Tree, which is a song where basically apple tree is symbolic of the tree in the Garden of Eden, representing knowledge. Basically, Erykah Badu is saying if you don't like her, you're not cool with her, you can't gain knowledge from her apple tree, meaning you can't gain knowledge from her. So I think going into this album, you need to go into it with an open mind. There are a lot of things you can gain from this album, and I think this is what this song really signifies, going into things with an open mind in order to gain more knowledge. And then you have songs like 4-Leaf Clover, which take a more traditional, 90s sound of R&B, basically talking about love. And then you have a song like Drama, in which Erykah Badu is reflecting on the present situation in the world. Inflation, wars, how are we still alive, and basically all of that. So I feel like this album is a very mixed bag, even though it's cohesive, tying together with the philosophy and ideology of Erykah Badu herself. And there are a lot of things you can gain here. There are a lot of songs for everybody. I think you should just sit down and listen to it. If you're a fan of maybe jazz or R&B or soul, you will enjoy this album greatly. It's a very immersive album. Erykah Badu handles some of the production here. She's very talented. She also can play the keyboards, guitars and drums. So she does handle some production here. The production, like I said, there's a heavy bass, nice drumming on it. Yeah, so basically a very good album for you to enjoy. I feel like this album will probably be best enjoyed maybe in a smoke-filled room full of incense or weed, or maybe both. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this album and maybe you're looking for similar albums, I'd recommend another album by Erykah Badu, Mama's Gun, or even a more recent album which I did a review of, but anyway, a more recent album, And the Bass is Queen by Lindsay Abuday. I'll be leaving links to all of these albums, maybe Spotify links where you can listen to these albums, and yeah, be sure to check them out. My name is Judge Prime. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new around here, why not click subscribe and check out some of my other content. And yeah, be sure to have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.